Good morning, everyone. It's a bright new day. All right. Today, I'm trying to point out how good Prophet T.B. Joshua was to Bisola, the woman who is hell bent on destroying not only T.B. Joshua, but the entire Church of Christ. In this video I want to show you now, you see Bisola being interviewed. It's actually a voice, like a voice message recorded by this man who calls himself End Time Truth, with his head big enough to accommodate all the lies in this world. Despite all he has seen, he still chooses to believe those who are against the church and most pastors in Nigeria. You could see Bisola being caught in all our lies, but he is so hell bent on, pushing his agenda, which is the same agenda Bisola has. Watch this video and see how kind the church and Prophet T.B. Joshua especially, how kind they were to Bisola, even after all the atrocities she committed. When she left, they still, showed some kindness to her, even after.
To the public. The other day you were, Brother Paul Agomo was on your channel, yes. Though that was not the first time I would hear it. Some persons would come to my channel and they will rant how much you guys were paid in pounds, even before the BBC documentary. Now, Paul came out and he was looking so disheveled, so stressed, and looking at the man, you know that he needed help. And I began to wonder, how could a man that has been paid millions in pound sterling be looking like that? And even somebody also typed it in your channel. I want to ask, how much were you guys paid? How much were you paid the first time you left T.B. Joshua, and how much did the BBC pay you guys to make you to come out and say, in quotes, this thing they call lies, that it was all lies staged? How much were you paid, please?
When I left Kwan, after 14 years,
okay,
I was given 100,000.
100,000 pounds.
100,000 naira.
Oh.
That was 2008.
Okay.
And I tell you sincerely, I think I was the best paid. Other people, even, people who are, university graduates, they would be paid maybe 5,000 or 10,000. And he gave me 100,000, gave my mom 10,000. And he said they should bring his personal vehicle, his Jeep, and his driver, and ask the driver to take us to where we are going. You understand?
Okay.
To be fair to him, he said I should return, okay, and whatever I want to do, I should come and tell him. But okay, I knew better.
Okay.
I couldn't have returned back, okay, because God told the Israelites, don't return through the same path you left Egypt.
Yeah.
So afterwards, when I began to tell my stories, something led to reason why I began to tell my story. Okay. He sent somebody to me, Prince Awofisayo. I have his number, and they dangled 10 million before me that she just, end all this talk. I turned it down. Even at that time, I needed money as I needed my breath for my life. So in this time, and I continued doing what I was doing. So this time, I didn't know the BBC. I guess it's the white.
Okay, you heard her. She was given 100,000 when she was leaving the church. This was after Bisola openly confessed to her crimes. You all saw her in the previous other videos I think I posted, while she was lying on the ground begging to be reaccepted into the church, which the church eventually took her in numerous times. And then when a time was due to leave, and the church couldn't, stand nonsense anymore, she was asked to leave the church. And before then, the mom was asked to come to the church. So Bisola was actually asked to leave in the presence of the mom. And out of respect for the mom, the church gave, and for Bisola also, the church gave Bisola 100,000. Like she said just now, she was the highest paid amongst those who were asked to leave. Okay, she was given 100,000, while others were given about 5 or 10,000. That is love. Bisola tried to destroy the church, yet the church gave her 100,000. And not only that, Prophet T.B. Joshua personally asked his driver to take Bisola and her mom to their destination using his own private car, SUV, a Jeep or whatever. That is respect. And then they asked Bisola not to fail to contact them if she needed anything. They actually gave her time to stay off, and then when her head is calm, she can come back. So when you are ready to come back and do the right thing, let us know. But she said here in from her own mouth that she knew she was not going to come because she had a sinister plan building up in her head, which she already confessed that sometimes she has a headache, and when that headache comes, she can do the unthinkable. She never caring who gets hurt in the process. All right. Now, then, she said something led. He said when she started broadcasting her lies against the church, she said something led to that. Please take note. Something led to that, and then the church offered her 10 million. Something led to that. What could have led to that? Was she blackmailing the church? And out of the kindness of T.B. Joshua's heart, he decided to think, okay, maybe this is all about money or whatever, and called Bisola, take 10 million, establish yourself. Stop all these things you are doing. That is love. She turned 10 million down. But she said at that time, she was in dire need of money. Does it mean she tried to blackmail the church for money? She held the church to ransom for money. Was it that she asked for more than 10 million, or else she would defame the church? And when she was over 10 million, she declined it because she wanted more. Think about it. Now, this same Bisola is here, talking against even the wife of T.B. Joshua. After the demise of T.B. Joshua, she even went as far as saying T.B. Joshua's wife took her to Sangoma, which is a native doctors, 3 times. They took you there first time, you went. Second time, you still follow them. The third time, you still follow them. You see how nasty Bisola is with her lies. And this so-called man with a big head still can't figure out the truth from the lies. Please judge for yourself. Remember vividly, Bisola claimed to have escaped from the church. So she ran away from the church, and the church came after her. They tried to kill her. You saw her in that fake video she made of herself inside the car with a blue hijab. Says T.B. Joshua was sent people to kill her. She was running from country to country. But here in this video, you can see how she actually left, how the church, out of the goodness, in their hearts, gave Bisola 100,000 and a private driver and a car to take her home, to take her and her mother home. That does not sound like someone who escaped. Now, she said she declined the offer of 10 million naira. Another lie. If Bisola truly declined 100 million, or 10 million, sorry, why then did she take that 100,000 given to her by the church? Does she think we are stupid here? You were offered 100,000 and you took it, and then when the church came back to offer you 10 million, you declined it. Does it make sense? Something happened there, like he said. Something happened that led her to start blaspheming against the church. I think, in my own personal opinion, that Bisola held the church to ransom. She asked for a huge amount of money, or else she will broadcast her lies against the church. And the church, seeing Bisola as a child of the church and of God, wanted her to come back home. And then to her senses, that is. So, and if money was a problem, the church was willing to give her money to establish herself. That is what happened there. Think about it. Even you, viewers, would you decline 10 million and take only 100? Why did she not decline the private car, the Jeep? Timothy Joshua asked them to take her home with. Why did she not say, no, I'm okay? And then at what point, how do we reconcile those two together? That she escaped from the church and being sent away gracefully, like this video portrays. Think about it. And you, Mr. End Time Truth, if you're not ready for the End Time Truth, you better close the channel. Thank you.